All right, hello everybody. This is Elam King, of course, author of Understanding a Man. Wanted to just share something with you. I've been talking to a couple of people and they were saying, what happens when my spouse comes to me and, they're just talking all crazy, whatever case it be, and they're just basically speaking about the communication that exists between them and their spouse. And one of the things I always try to share with people is that communication is the #3 reason for divorce right now. Okay. And it actually bounces back and forth between #1 and #3, and #1 being infidelity, right? So communication obviously is very key. And that's some of the breakdown, even to the point where some of you out there that feel like that, okay, if my spouse says something to me and I'm just, don't say anything, I just don't want to talk to them or whatever. You also have to pay attention to that as well, because as people are quiet, the devil's working also. So really what I wanted to share with everybody today is that I want us to begin to embrace that our responsibility begins after our spouse speaks to us in a certain way, right? So when your spouse says something to you, it's not your responsibility of what they say. Your responsibility comes in of what you say after that, okay? And understand that an argument normally starts when somebody responds, right? So you have the catalyst, the initiative that somebody took to just say something. I don't care if it's offbeat, out of character, cuss word, whatever. Not saying that it's okay that this should be said, right? But now that you've heard this person communicate in an ineffective way, where your responsibility and where your maturity comes in is at that point right there of what's said thereafter. And so I want to encourage those of you who are frustrated in this area and just saying that they're always making me argue. Let's begin to take a look and take a little onus on the fact that you are in control of your responses. That is what you do control. Now, whether or not you want to choose to do that, and when the blood pressure go way up here and you still respond, versus maybe sometimes we got to hit the pause button, not completely ignore, right? Because ignoring the situation is not going to do anything. Sometimes we just have to hit the pause button and say, hey, you know what? Right now, I'm not able to effectively communicate that and answer back to you, Mr. or Mrs. I just asked the question completely wrong. All right. So if you want to give me about 20, 30 minutes, let me just get myself together so that I can make sure that I'm responding to you in a respectful manner or in a loving manner. See, that's what we don't do. We want to just fire off, just they say something and then here come the clapback. What the clapback is getting people divorced. OK, clapback leads to 50% divorce rate. So let's take a little bit more responsibility when it comes to our responding to our spouse. If it's something that just continues to happen long term, then again, of course, we need to make sure that we're looking into some type of coaching or counseling services so that we can learn to improve our levels of communication between each other. Because if you sign up for forever, okay, we want to make sure that while we're dealing with forever, that we're working on having the maximum level of communication, because it really is key. All right, take care. This is Elam King, author of Understanding a Man. And you can feel free to follow us on Instagram under Elam B. King, also on YouTube as well under Understanding a Man. Take care. Talk to you soon.